You're listening to the Davey Mack Sports Program on the Riotcast Network, riotcast.com.
It's the Davey Mack Sports Program.
Like that. Wide right. Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight and the Mets win it. Oh, the band is out on the field. He's going to go in the end zone. He's going to go in the end zone. The Bears have won. The Bears have won. Oh, my God. You believe in miracles? Yes. That's you, Pepper.
It's the Davey Mack Sports Program.
Nice accent, dude.
On Riotcast.com.
Hell yeah. What are we, hillbilly show now?
Hee-haw. Here's your host, Dave McDonald.
Oh, yeah.
There it is.
He went from hillbilly, you notice, to kind of like that Canadian Trailer Park Boys accent right at the last second.
Gorgeous.
Hey, speaking of Trailer Park Boys, Pepper looks like Bruce Springsteen tonight.
Thank you.
I don't know what with the headband and the sunglasses, but it's born in the USA all over again. Okay, listen up and listen closely. As we speak, a crazy-ass development, which is why baseball is so fantastic. It's totally unpredictable. By the way, not only is Chris Pepper Stanley with us, not only is Sean O'Barry with us, not only is Flutesy with us, stand-up comedian extraordinaire Jimmy Failla
Jimmy.
is with us.
Hey, Jimmy. Thanks for having me. What a good get by you guys. Way to go. Nailed it.
Yes, I heard Shono booked you drunk at a children's birthday party.
He couldn't undo it. He's been dodging my text for the last 3 days. I just showed up at the house.
Be booking drunken messes, the both of you, by the bouncy house.
Yes.
I know what kind of fucking weird clue game you guys are playing.
That's where the real deals are power brokered, at the bouncy castle.
So, but tonight, speaking of the Trailer Park Boys, speaking of Canadian trash, developing story is this. The game is tied 2-2.
Rangers, Blue Jays. Game
Top
5.
of the 7th. Rangers, Toronto Blue Jays. 2 outs. Texas has a man on third. But with a 2-2 count, between pitches, Russell Martin, the Blue Jay catcher, receives the baseball. He then does, as catchers have done for a millennia, he throws or attempts to throw the baseball back to the pitcher. It's a harmless play. It's not even a fucking play, for crying. I don't consider it a play. He hits the bat of the Texas Ranger hitter at the plate.
What the fuck?
The Texas Ranger runner on third sees the ball then. Ricochet off the bat.
Yeah.
Somewhere between third and the pitcher's mound. He scampers home. The umpires call it a legal play. And as we speak, it's 3-2 Texas. Now, the fucking Blue Jay manager, John Gibbons, looked like his goddamn head was going to explode.
Well, they're trashing the field right now, right? There's like shit all over the field.
By the way, the title of this segment is Why You Should Never Bet on Baseball.
Right, it's absolutely true. What was Pete Rose thinking? Besides the fact that he was going to get caught and he was involved in the business, it's a shitty bet to gamble on.
Oh,
It's terrible. It's impossible. So they go to the because once they said, the umpire goes, you're home, you're safe. they didn't even know what was going on. They didn't even call him safe. They didn't allow him to score right away. Okay. The umpires actually convened, took 5 to 10 minutes, and then pointed to the runner at third, said, go and score. Toronto, what used to be the Sky Dome. I don't call it the Rogers Center, Jimmy.
No, it's the Sky Dome.
Come on,
Have
man.
some self-respect. It's the Sky Dome.
I like the new name. I like the new name better.
You don't like Rogers Center, and you didn't even fucking know what it was called until I said it.
No,
so
I
stop lying, Springsteen.
Blow me.
That's something the boss would never say, by the way. He does not use
Maybe he
R-rated
should
like.
Then I respect
No.
him.
To who? To Clarence Clemens, the big man. R.I.P. Big man. Who's
He's
he
in
gonna
hell.
say no to?
He's burning
Danny
in hell.
Felici? Huh?
Big man's burned in hell with Yogi Berra.
Who's he gonna say? Lil Steven?
Yogi
Go ahead,
Berra,
Flute.
that's funny.
Go ahead. Now's your time. When we talk music, flute up.
Do it, Flutesy. Let's go.
Impress Jimmy Failla is what I'm saying. With the
Make
flute.
us
Let's go.
happy.
I'm trying to look stuff up to like just
Will
randomly
you play a
play.
goddamn
It's kinda funny.
chord
Stop
of
talking.
all the years?
Yes.
I can't even read this shit.
All right, thank you. No,
You know
don't
That was
worry.
it.
You know you're illiterate.
We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that,
Hold on.
Flutesy. You've
And
embarrassed
then
us
EJ
enough.
ending at Y.
Please, tone that Puerto Rican ass down, okay?
Whoa. The Puerto Rican Jethro Tull. That's great.
So here's the thing: the umpires,
Jermaine
they
Tull.
then they let the guy score. All shit breaks loose in the Sky Dome. Toronto fans, Blue Jay fans are going nuts, throwing
Canadians?
I saw a lot of Budweiser cans.
Yeah, they're just trashing cans onto the seats, like the seats behind home plate.
You know
Like
what,
the
Davey
500
Mack?
level.
Yelling sorry afterwards.
Davey Mack, this is why you can't give people free health care. They don't know how to act.
I know. I thought they were supposed to be playing. Now,
Yeah.
the best thing, and since I am not going to switch channels, I'm going to stick with this game after the show. I have got to post it, even if it's on my website, eastsidedavecountry.com. There was a picture of two Canadian mothers holding their babies in horror,
This is great.
looking up behind
amazing.
them as bottles and cans whizzed past their dumb Canadian heads.
Oh, wow.
Go Rangers.
It was hysterical.
We'll just bring our
Well-
baby to the game, eh?
I'll tell you one thing, Rangers, back-to-back errors, and now the Blue Jays have men on first and second.
God,
go out.
they
Wow.
can't even capitalize on this shit.
No, so this game has broken into Bugs Bunny's screw. When he holds up the screwball signs.
Yep.
It's gone into that territory where it's just gotten fucking crazy. Back-to-back errors after what just happened.
So where are we, Dave? We're in the bottom of the seventh?
Bottom of the seventh, first and second. The shortstop made an error. The first baseman made an error. So now it's Blue Jays first and second with no outs, bottom of the seventh. Unbelievable game. And by the way, this is also what I always say about baseball. Jimmy, I think you could see this. Every single postseason, we see something we have never seen before.
Ever. That's
Ever in baseball. And it happens every year. That's the amazing thing. In football, there are crazy plays. There are calls. There's this or that. Basketball, hell, I love it. But you see the same shit year in. Baseball, I've never seen a fucking guy score on a catcher throwing the ball back to the pitcher after a pitch.
Again, entire families being torn apart by the outcome of this game on something so stupid. That's crazy.
And by the way, if the Blue Jays don't win, yeah, we have a new fucking Bill Buckner. I mean, Russell Wilson's legacy. And by the way, what's weird is, and Jimmy, I know you're a Yankee fan, he's had a good reputation of being a clutch player.
Oh, he's a clutch player, great defensive catcher, too. That's
I
like the
know,
big thing. They're always
nothing
like,
about this makes sense.
they always say they're like, oh, Russell Martin, he's really on top of it. You know, he's great with the pitching staff.
He's on top of some dick right now. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
okay, thank you. We're gonna go there. You couldn't even keep it straight for once.
By the
And
way,
say pussy.
I saw the video of this on my phone. This would never happen at Yankee Stadium because beer is like $15 a beer. No one throws beer at a Yankee game anymore. They throw engagement rings, iPhone 5s.
Oh, and yeah, it's way cheaper. The woman holding the baby would just be throwing the baby.
It'd be cheaper, right? It'd be
Yeah. You save cash with that shit.
At a Marlins game, Casey Anthony would be throwing the baby right onto the field.
They just throw Jimmy Buffett at a Miami Marlins game. Does that guy ever leave that fucking vicinity of Florida?
That's
no.
so funny. Oh,
That guy's an asshole, right, Pepper? You don't like him.
No, I think Jimmy Buffett's a fucking joke.
Jimmy Buffett needs to
ridiculous.
relax.
The second half of your name, Pepper Cheeseburger, comes from Cheeseburger in Paradise.
That's a good point. Now I feel silly.
So yeah, so think about that
And they-
pepper cheeseburger.
But they also call me Pepper Fins too sometimes.
No.
You got fins to the left,
Fins to the
You know
Is-
what's sad? I can mock Jimmy Buffett. I know at least 17 songs
I
by
know.
heart.
I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
know he was a real I didn't know Cheeseburger in Paradise was a real fucking song. I thought you were like fucking with me.
You thought it was like a Weird Al type of
Yeah, like some sort of
maneuver?
parody bullshit.
You're right. He's the only guy who gets singer-songwriter who, let's face it, he's a fucking step away from Dr. Demento, Weird Al hood.
He's below them by far.
I know.
God.
You're the best.
Have you ever heard the song? It sounds like a song that should be from a bad, early '80s Burt Reynolds movie. It like something out of Hooper. It's and this is the way it goes. It goes. Look it up on YouTube. It goes. My head hurts, my feet stink, and I don't love Jesus. That kind of morning really was that kind of night. Trying to tell myself that my condition is improving, and if I don't die by Thursday, I'll be rolling Friday night. Literally, thank you. I'm gonna give myself.
You
a
know
round-
way too many fucking Jimmy Buffett lyrics, dude.
Jimmy Buffett is like that singer Afro Man if he had a little more luck. Remember the guy? Yeah, the guy who sang "I Got High."
I love Afro Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Type of thing.
Yeah, he came out with that right prior to 9/11. Like,
By the
Yeah.
That was my 9/11 song.
Oh, you're okay. Please
What?
don't do this.
I'm just
No,
saying.
that's- Come on.
But
Hey.
I didn't say Afro Man took those buildings down. It's just an
no, I was
unfortunate
talking about-
coincidence.
Yeah, I've heard of people blaming George
Yeah.
Bush. I've never heard them blame Afro Man.
Well, there you go.
You're really
Davey
going
Mac-
out on a limb.
Well,
I
It was
listened
an
to that song.
inside. It was an inside Afro Man job.
yeah.
He's
Jet Fuel can belt steel.
You know
beams.
they have 9/11 truthers. Sean's a 9/11 weeder.
That's right.
Right.
He took down Building
Yeah,
7,
man.
dude.
I think it was about 9 planes that killed him, baby. 9.
Afro Man
No.
left the joint
Dickie?
burning.
Yo, baby. I'll tell you something else. The Grand Canyon wasn't made by no fucking asteroids, babe.
Who was it made by?
NASA and Pepper blew their fucking jizz all over that hole.
It's true.
What?
Yeah, Seaman made the fucking Grand Canyon.
Dinosaur come, dude. I wasn't talking regular shit.
Can I just reset the shot clock? Did someone just come in the Grand Canyon? Did that just happen?
Dinosaurs did.
Yeah,
and
dinosaur
their
come.
load created the Grand Canyon. Now, hold on. The Blue Jays have now loaded, speaking of loads, loaded the bases. But with no outs, ground out to first base. He's coming home and out. So bases loaded, 1 out now, 3-2. Bottom of the 7th, Texas in charge in an elimination game. Game 5. Controversy. I love it. Flutesy, what are you doing with the
Hi,
Herald?
doll. What?
Did you get dolled up for Jimmy Failla?
I had no idea he was on the show today, but hi,
Yeah,
nice to meet
bullshit.
you.
I see that straightened hair. I see that straightened hair. Don't lie to me. No,
Yo,
I'm
I
kidding.
actually got a haircut, but I hate these things. Like, I can't deal with it.
What do you? Let me ask you this question, because my wife had bangs, and she just got rid of them because she said they were difficult. Like they're in your face. Is
Yeah.
that what it is? They're in your face a lot.
It's just a lot of maintenance. Like, you have to always blow them out, and you have
Okay.
to dry it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
It's like
too
a
much
full
shit.
time job.
Blow it
I have
out.
no idea
To
what.
blow it out. What?
Wait a second. By blow it out,
Yeah.
you mean your hair,
With
right?
the hair dryer, yes.
Are you talking about cock or cocaine?
You have naturally curvy hair. Is that what
No,
we're?
my hair is actually just as you see. It's really straight,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
so I can't curl it. And if I
Alright,
do,
Flutes.
then it goes down.
Why don't you play the boys a little musical number right now? We could use it.
A little musical number.
I don't know. I want to hear more about hair.
Yeah, let's. I want to hear more about.
Something from Canada.
It's good for the
Anything.
listener.
Like something by
Rush. Rush.
Tom Sawyer. Tom Sawyer. You know that
Okay.
song?
You know Tom
No.
Sawyer, right?
2015.
All right, let's see.
2015.
YYZ.
Trees.
YYZ, do it.
Come on. Flutesy, I'm not being
Yeah.
serious.
Flutesy.
Don't have to play anything
What
by
the fuck
Rush.
are you
Just
doing,
play us a
Flutesy?
song.
She's looking up
What do
a
you mean?
song.
What am I doing? I want to
Play
play.
us Lord of the
something.
Rings. We always want that. Play us Lord of the Rings, please.
I know.
Stop fucking up.
I'm not fucking up, you guys. Literally everything I know of right now is like
Lord of
as
the
you're
Rings.
telling.
This
Lord of
is
the Rings.
bullshit.
This is Lord of the
Yeah,
Rings.
just play anything.
You're ruining the show, Flutesy.
I apologize.
One
On
note
Flutesy
would be
Why am
great.
I can't.
On behalf
What
of
do you mean you
Flutesy.
can't?
Do it.
Just play
Bye.
Lord of the Rings.
I don't know it.
Now I ask
The
you each
Fellowship
and every
of the Ring.
week.
Fellowship
Each and
I
every
know,
week
why
I
would I
ask
play
you this
the Ring?
question. Play Fellowship of the Ring each and every week, and each and every week you look at me like the RCA dog. Why are you doing this to us? You're
Doing
embarrassing us.
you-
You're embarrassing us in front of Jimmy Failla.
You're making us look bad, Flutesy.
Okay.
Stop it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get out of here.
Assholes, man.
Okay, you know what? You guys should just like bash women some more.
I'm just gonna leave.
We don't bash.
upset.
She always says tries to do this gender thing. We don't bash women. We just bash her. Her, British Joel, and Gabe get the bashing.
You want me to marry British Joel, and he's underage.
All three of
Good.
those women get
Hot.
bashed.
Can't deal with it.
Jimmy,
What's
are
up?
you married, pal?
Davey Mack, I'm in 9 years in right now, Davey Mack.
And children?
I got one kid, 6 years old. He can read, which means I have 2 people to hide my text messages from.
Wow.
It's not easy. That's a full-time
Wait, so
gig.
all three? Well, no. Me, the non-degenerates, the non-pepper cheeseburgers, the non-flutesies of the world. Me, Jimmy, and Shano each have 6-year-olds. Isn't that something? A pyramid of 6, we could say. 666.
Me and
Something's
We should get
going on.
666 tattooed on our foreheads.
Me and Flutesy can be as selfish as we want because we don't have
know.
fucking children.
Can
You
live
guys
it up.
tattoo a couple of zeros on your head, both
Well-
for kids and for your personality.
Too late. Too late. I already fucking carved one in my head before the show started.
That's
why this band-
That's why the
Ah, I
banana's
get it.
on.
Come on! I liked my zeros line. Oh, pitching change maybe. We're in a commercial break with the Rangers and Blue Jays, so I don't know what's
Kershaw's
happening.
coming in. They're bringing in Kershaw somehow.
Somehow.
Oh, wow!
You got
I didn't
traded.
think that was legal to trade a guy from the National League to the American
Just
during
happened.
the game. But here he comes, Clayton Kershaw.
Did you
All right,
watch the Mets game?
Let's talk a little Clayton Kershaw. Now, you read the stats before the game. He was 1-6 with an ERA that was like 5. Was not very good. He was pitching on 3 days rest.
Yeah.
Donnie, quite frankly, Donnie Baseball had done this gimmick the
Yes.
last 3 years. My man, Donnie Baseball kept pushing Kershaw out.
I
Kershaw
know.
kept losing in the 7th.
Yes.
What a fucking
Until
loser.
last night.
Yeah, you finally
last
pulled
night-
it together.
He kept it together. He gave up a solo homer, and it looked like the shit was about to hit the fan, but he got through it. And now a decisive game 5 in LA, Dodgers Mets. Who do you like? I want predictions right now from each and every person right now. Pepper, you start.
You can't feel good about the Mets' chances here. Greinke fucking dominated them better than Kershaw did.
What about DeGrom, who also dominated the Dodgers in game 1?
Yeah, I get that, but they're not going to win. The Mets will not make it to the pennant.
So you like Dodgers tomorrow? Close
Yeah,
game or blowout?
It'll be a close game. It'll give the
Flutesy-
Mets fans hope the entire time before it gets crushed.
All right, Flutesy, a prediction: Mets or Rangers? We know you're dating the Mets, essentially.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say Mets.
Oh,
Can we finally reveal the guy who you had texted over and over again?
No.
Terry Collins.
It was Gary Carter. It was Gary
It was
Carter.
Mookie. No, it was Mookie. Let's be honest. It was Mookie fucking
It
Wilson.
was Keith Hernandez. They wanted to get coked up and fucking
I know.
smash Harlem together.
Keith Hernandez and Ron Darling and for fucking getting
Run a trade.
gacked. Yeah,
Run a
exactly.
trade on flute.
Infinitely. This is infinitely funnier if it was actually Mr. Met.
I actually know Mr.
Shut-
Met.
Sean
course you do.
O'Barry
He's
knows
a-
Mr. Met.
Do you know
The guy
Mr.
you're
Met?
sitting
He's on my
next to.
bowling team.
Well, you guys are some serious name droppers on this show.
All the most important people around now.
You like those seams, bitch? Sorry.
We've got Jimmy Failla. We've got Mr. Met. That's about it. That's where it begins and ends. Those are our 2 biggest stars.
I like the Mets, by the way. I'm not a
Go
Met.
ahead. I want your prediction. Go ahead.
I'm not a Met fan, but I like the Mets. The Dodgers are a soft team. They're at home, $320 million payroll. Mattingly's obviously getting fired if they lose. I feel like there's more pressure on the Dodgers, and the Dodgers have shown a tendency to fold in this situation. I actually like the Mets. Mets are playing loose.
I respect that prediction. That was well put out. Sean O'Barry, you look like the beer truck hit you tonight, man.
No,
What happened?
I'm all right. But
All right, good.
but thank you.
I want your.
He actually smells great, too. No, he's having a
Oh, he
stellar
always
night.
smells good. No,
Doesn't
no.
he?
God,
His-
yes.
He could fucking go right and drink what Kitty Dukakis do rubbing alcohol. Sean O'Barry's gonna smell like flowers. He's amazing.
Right. Yeah.
Put the knife away, Pepper.
Yeah,
Sean-
why is Springsteen holding a knife?
I know. Again, something Bruce would never do. Who's he gonna hold the knife up to? Gary W. Talent? Huh? Who's he gonna put that knife up
The
to?
big man again.
Huh?
After asking him to blow him.
All right, hold on. Developing story. Bases loaded. Another error by the Texas Rangers.
They didn't want this.
No!
One run is in, and the game is tied in the loopiest goddamn game I have ever seen. 3 after you get a hugely controversial call. This tells me the baseball gods simply do not want those Texas crack smokers. I'm talking to Josh Hamilton and the former manager.
Yeah. Which, by the way, if you go pound for pound, because Toronto had.
God.
Oh, sorry.
No, let me just. This might go down as a single. It's the softest single. The second baseman, the ball was hit like a feather. The second baseman took 5 steps in, and then realized, if I had just even stayed where I was, I would catch the ball. He then tries to shuffle backwards, and the ball barely goes off his glove. So they might even score this a single, but trust me, that's a fucking shitty play. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Now you're talking about crack smoking. Toronto is the home of Rob Ford. They elected a crack smoking mayor 3 times.
There we go. There's the tie. There is the tie.
And he's the new bat boy for the Rangers.
He is.
Blue Jays, rather.
Wow.
I can picture him in a baseball uniform.
I don't know who to root for. The Blue Jays are hitting bats between pitches. The fucking
bet all those-
Rangers can't catch a ball.
All those shitty Toronto fans probably are pissed they threw those beers away now that they fucking tied it up.
Yeah, I know.
Pussies.
Much of Labatt.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever
Blue.
been? Has anyone ever been to the Sky Dome? By the way.
No, I actually have had a yearning to go.
Uh-huh.
I've been to a lot of the great ballparks. I gotta see Wrigley first because I've seen Fenway, Yankee Stadium, Shea City, Dodger Stadium. I've seen a lot of the big timers, but I haven't. I gotta see Wrigley and then Sky Dome.
I've been to both. The Sky Dome. It's like you ever seen a DeLorean on the streets in 2015?
Yeah.
You can tell it was really cool when it came out. And that's how the Sky Dome is. It's nice. It's big. It's crazy.
So, sad modernism
Yes.
is what I would label it.
That
It's
works.
Just like, hey, we're so modern. Oh God.
Yep.
Joey Bats, grand, fucking slam.
No, that just happened.
Now they're throwing beer on the field
You're
for a
damn
different
right
reason.
they are.
Now they're throwing the
They're
baby.
jacked up, baby. The Sky Dome is jacked up.
I love it.
They're losing their minds. Oh man, 7-3.
By the way,
over.
I think the Mets are going to blow it. That's just my. We never get around to me.
Sean has weighed in. He says the Mets blow it.
Yeah.
Sean O.
Oh,
the Mets
great.
are going to blow it. Now, what? Give me the evidence. Give me the reasoning. You can't just say something and then expect us.
Because they
you know, come
fucking fuck everything up. That's why.
Okay.
They're the fucking Mets.
That's fair. That's fair.
That is a valid point.
There is a case history here. If you just go with a general assumption,
yeah.
the odds are they're going to fuck it. Which is also funny about the Cubs. You know how so many people saw the Cubs win last night and have decided they're winning the World Series?
Sure.
Like ESPN, like the anchors are openly masturbating on screen. It feels like I didn't X out of one of my webcams. And there's a long way to go.
Such a ridiculous. It's a sham. It's
they're
a
embarrassing.
Fucking public goddamn sham. It's like burning witches at the stake, and they pretended to give them a trial. They pretended. The whole thing is fake. It's phony. I mean, in some ways, sometimes I think ESPN's actually setting up the outcomes for fucking sports victories, a la Vince McMahon with wrestling.
You know who they're doing it for? They're doing it for.
Oh, hold on.
Go ahead.
Hold on. We had a bench clearing issue where both teams are now yelling at each other.
Oh my God.
What?
The benches are out. Someone said something from the Rangers to Joey Bats. By the way, my mistake. It was a 3-run homer.
Okay.
So it's 6-3 6-3 Blue Jays.
Batista.
Joey Bats, though, was the guy. He hit the 3-run homer, breaks the tie,
Batista.
and puts the Jays up 6-3 in the bottom of the 7th with 2 outs. Now, someone must have said something to Joey Bats. He comes out on the step. All the Rangers are piled on the field, and we have ourselves a good old-fashioned fucking bench clearing situation.
My money's on the Texans. They're all armed.
Meanwhile, they're still throwing beer out, and this is for the 3rd reason since the show began.
Wow.
At least they won't have to water the field after this.
They're trying to actually hit Ranger players with fucking beer cans.
Sure,
now.
I would be
So
if
for
I
the
was trying.
3rd time, they were pissed off, then they were happy, and now they're just straight out trying to fucking injure people. And Blue Jays players are looking up towards the Sky Dome stands in the upper decks, actually putting their arms out, saying, stop throwing beer cans. This is something I've never seen.
This is madness.
Wow.
This, honest to God, is fucking insane. I'm telling you,
Start some fucking fires.
if you've DVR'd this game, the best thing you could do, start your goddamn DVR with this fucking show at the bottom of the 7th inning once the 7th inning starts, because this is the best commentary you'll ever hear. I know the fucking announcers aren't talking like us. Flutesy, take those tits out. I'm fucking jacked up, baby.
Jacked up, looking to jack off.
Let's get some coke. Let's do some internet cocaine. Come on, Springsteen. Born to run, you was. Come on, jungle land,
Let's make
bitch.
some fucking phone calls. I don't mind.
This ain't no fucking depressing Nebraska, baby. This is Born to Run, Pepper, and this is what sports does to me. It jacks me up. I got a Darth Vader shirt on. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Whoa.
In honor of Star Wars Rebels Season 2 premiere tonight, bitches. 9:30 Disney XD. Set your
God.
DVR.
That's a children's.
Whoa, you guys bumped
network.
Phineas and Ferb?
Bunch
of scumbags.
Go suck a cartoon dick. It's all about Star Wars Rebels, Jimmy Failla.
Don't
and
fuck
we're
with
back.
Phineas and Ferb.
We got Vader this season, baby.
You wouldn't
We
be
got
saying that
two
if-
Inquisitors.
you wouldn't be
Two
saying-
Inquisitors.
You wouldn't be saying that if Doofenshmirtz was in the room. He'd handle Vader.
All right, hold on. New update with the. You know what? I have to say thank you to the Rangers and Blue Jays because you have made this quite a memorable program. Someone clearly got hit
Oh no.
with something because they're calling
Oh,
the
no.
cops. For
No.
real. Yes,
Nice.
the cops
The
have
mounted-
been called.
Yeah,
The Mounties?
horseback.
Yeah, it's gonna roll in
No,
there.
yeah, that would be so much more fun. Like the Mounties from the Untouchables and shit. No, those they just have. They look like New York City cops. Only they have.
Boo. Boo. I want to see a Mountie.
Well, yeah, we want to see a
seriously.
Mountie. We're watching Canadian team.
Yeah,
Fucking
get him.
asshole.
Get a
Oh,
moose
okay,
involved.
here we go. Here we
So,
go.
did
The
someone
Texas
expose
Rangers-
themselves?
The Texas Rangers manager. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You fucking pervert. Don't
I'll
think I
Will.
don't.
Tell you
Don't
who
think I
didn't.
don't know what's going on underneath
Look
that
at.
table.
I want you to fucking look at it.
Hang on. Here comes Johnny Come Lately. Hang on.
Yeah, I know, but But just hold on for a second
Just
because
ignore Roy.
the Texas Rangers manager is saying we're gonna walk. He is telling the police of Toronto, and he's telling the umpires, he's telling everyone that the Texas Rangers are going to fucking walk
For real?
right now as we speak. This is insanity.
I can't believe this fucking game. This is amazing.
You want to make any more noise? We are on such a good fucking roll. Squeaky wheelchair, fucking. Hey, Jacob from Lost. Whatever creepiness you got going on there. Can you possibly make any more noise, Roy? I'm talking to you.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting here.
You're sitting on
Roy.
a fucking rocking chair from the Civil War.
You're fucking with us, Roy.
Sitting on bubble tape or whatever the hell it
Yeah,
is.
seriously.
I'm not doing anything.
I know he's fucking with us, Sean O'Barry. Pepper was born to run. You were born to fuck, babe.
You need to start fucking then.
Roy, I can't recap the whole thing just for you.
It's all right. I've been listening on
Please
podcasts.
We have listeners and we have 5 individuals who have been putting on a phenomenal show. But if you don't know, I will recap it for the listening audience. The controversial call looked like the Rangers were going to win via a 3-2 score when Russell Martin between pitches threw the ball back to his pitcher, but actually ended up hitting the bat of the Ranger in the box.
Right,
There
right,
was
right.
There was a Ranger base runner at third. Very controversial 3-2. Then the bottom of the 7th, back-to-back errors.
Yep.
And then finally capped off with a 3-run homer by Joey Bats. Toronto fans, Canadian fans throwing beer cans, beer bottles, throwing babies off the upper deck. Everything's going on in this game. That's where you talk, Roy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that was crazy. He slid into the guy and took out his kneecaps, right?
That was Chase Utley. I should have known better.
Why would you go to him?
Jimmy, sorry about this. I apologize.
Why would you go to Roy? He wants the show to be
apologize.
bad. He wants the show to be worse.
I know. Well, he's like fucking Beastie Boys. I call him Sabotage over here.
That's good. It's a good
Yeah.
joke.
Right,
Gotta give you a
Cap?
couple minutes to get up to speed here, all right?
He's like, the refs let 18 seconds run off the clock, right?
Why didn't they just give the ball to beast mode, yo?
The baseball was deflated. I get it.
That's all
Right.
making sense.
I'm just going to throw out sports stories. Did Tyson bite someone's ear off?
Oh, they were
Anyway.
betting on games. That's what happened. They threw
What?
the World Series.
What happened with those Chicago? I calls them Black Sox now after this scandal. All right. What else? What are the other two series? So tonight we're also getting Astros Royals in Kansas City after the Astros were up 2-1 and just fucking fell apart. They were up 2-1 in the series, and then with a chance to clinch the game, up 4 runs, up 6-2, in what would have been the elimination game for the Royals. In the 7th inning, they let Kansas City roar back and win that game.
The Astros.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I mean, I figured the Astros had it locked up, but I'm kind of happy to see the Royals come back. After that fucking Game 7 loss in the World Series last year, I felt terrible for them.
That hurt a lot. It did.
It did, but you know what? The Royals have gotten very cocky this year, very full of themselves.
Good.
And but they have kept with this. It's very Seahawkian, if you ask me, which is this like it's like this. Everyone doubts us. Everyone doesn't believe in us, and everyone else is like, who's saying that? Because actually, everyone thinks you're awesome.
Oh, I don't believe in the Seahawks anymore, though. That's
not
real.
this year, but last year. Were you doubting them when Richard what's his face, whatever Sherman was all over the place saying everyone's doubting us? No one's doubting you. You're coming off a Super Bowl win. You're the champions. And your defense is fucking good. No one's doubting you. Same thing with the Kansas City Royals. You're coming off an American League pennant. No one's doubting you, dudes.
Listen, man, I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Oh, is that a baseball player over there, Sean?
Yeah. It's a baseball fan.
Cool.
Yeah. Thanks, Roy. That's Jimmy Failla.
Oh, hey, Roy. How you
Jimmy.
doing? Jimmy Failla. I'm a friend of this.
Nice.
Honored to
Me
be
too.
here.
I see how you torpedoed this fucking show again. Hunt for Red October.
We did. We were dominant.
We were so smooth.
This is like.
Have you found my replacement, David?
Well, you know what? At least Jimmy's there next to Sean O. He can play some goddamn keyboards if he wanted to.
I could jump in right now. Get on percussion.
If Jimmy Failla can go next to Sean O. and play keyboards, how come Roy Schaefer Harder can't do that?
Yeah.
Does he really have a keyboard there?
Yeah, he does. Go ahead.
You should go over.
Flutesy, play the keyboard sound effect.
Play it, Flutesy.
Play the
See what she knows what
Good
we're
work.
trying to get at. Go ahead, play the keyboard. No, I wanted you to play your flute. I thought for once you would get where we're going.
It's really good, Flutesy.
Instead, you're making cat noises.
I like the cat noises better, actually.
All right, please.
I just noticed Pepper's handling his snowball like he's Axl Rose or something over there.
Hey, Roy, why don't you shut your fucking mouth?
Boom! Roy's in the show 2 minutes, and already the Roy Schaefer Pepper cheeseburger feud has begun.
It's boiled right over.
Oh, this is really
Pepper,
bad.
when did it turn down? Like, it went downwards between your relationship between you and Roy. 3-4 years ago, you guys had infamously lit Manhattan on fire when you attended some fucking bullshit Mumford and Sons wannabe.
Oh,
It was the Felice brothers, Dave. It was the Felice brothers. Then we went to a very
Felice brothers,
exclusive
right.
afterwards.
Right, you know what their names are? Mumford and Son Part 2.
Yeah, hey, you know what? Fucking go to hell, because the Felice brothers are a great band.
Good one.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm going to
The brothers-
stomp on a drum. I'm going to play acoustic guitar. I'm going to dress up like a bartender from
Yeah.
Billy the Kid Was Alive.
Actually, they fucking are totally ripping off the band. It's really ridiculous.
The band, Leave Up Hell.
The band, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, okay? What the fuck?
But you guys were in great spirits 3 or 4 years ago.
I know.
Now every single show breaks
I
down
think
to a
it's like
few.
You know what it is?
The
I think it's a
Skype's-
combination of two angry men. We're just two angry
I
men.
guess we just have to make out. I think that's the only way to
There
fucking
you go.
Take the edge
You
off.
know that 3 years ago, guys, Sean O, and I'm telling this story to Jimmy Failla because Jimmy Failla's got to be like, what's with this fucking Pepper Cheeseburger character?
I'm enjoying
He's
it.
made man-on-man reference every fucking time he speaks. He cracks a mic. He's talking about blowing another dude.
I find it funny.
3 to 4 years ago, Sean O'Barry and Roy Schaefer will testify. Pepper would always criticize one Dave McDonald, Eastside David, for the quote gay references.
That's right.
Well,
Really?
I'll fucking make an addendum to that fucking statement. You would literally hit on me during a fucking show, you creepy fuck.
So because we're doing Skype, we can do gay things, but I can't touch your knee gently.
Exactly.
You
Or
play
I can't play
Got it.
footsie.
footsie. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Jimmy, you be the judge. Am
Yes.
I right or is he right?
Well,
He would hit on me.
listen, if someone called you up tomorrow and told you a character named Pepper Cheeseburger won RuPaul's Drag Race, You wouldn't be shocked. Now I don't know Pepper Cheeseburger. I'm just saying, just going off the handle. That being said, I do think Eastside Dave has more gay tendencies than Pepper.
You're correct.
Jimmy, do you know that he keeps a gimp and is obviously wearing a headband as we
Clearly.
speak?
Headbands look cool.
For Olivia Newton-John
in the 80s.
1983.
Yeah.
Thank you, Flute.
Question about the headband. Did you bring that with you to work today, or did you find it around the office?
Hey!
No, Barry.
Hey guys,
Boom!
fuck off, Pepper. All right.
Wait, now you're protecting the guy? What just happened?
Roy, stick with your gimmick. I like the Long Island faction going against an Astoria Queens boy. I like it. It makes
See what we did there?
geographical sense.
Pepper's cool. He's all right.
Oh, God. No, Shano, for real, you're gonna have to for
I
the
can't.
first time in 4 years.
No.
You're gonna have to go and
No way.
You know,
No way.
absolutely.
Roy's my N-word as well.
Oh, it's
Absolutely. I can't get fucking fired from my radio station. Thank you, Roy.
All right,
I
wait.
actually work.
Does that mean I can get fired?
I can't fire Sean O'Barry
No.
on a whim. I have to fucking, go to work, answer the bosses. So we're gonna have to bleep that. It's about 39 minutes.
How about
Not
we
gonna
just
happen.
talk about Lamar Odom?
Why? Hold on. How come we went from that
How about we
topic,
just pretend nobody will listen?
Nice segue.
Listen.
that topic to Lamar Odom?
Because Lamar Odom is the second biggest sports story around today.
All right.
Yeah,
good.
listen. Did anybody watch the debate last night?
No,
I
I
was-
was watching the Mets.
I was just going to
Like,
say that Lamar Odom had a better night than Lincoln Chafee.
Oh.
It was hard to watch, man.
I think you had
First of all, the fact that I didn't even know that there were two people other than Bernie
Sanders and
Sanders and Hillary Clinton. I was about to call him Bernie Williams,
three
which
other
shows you
people.
where my head's at.
That'd be
Williams
great.
should fucking run though.
I'd like to watch, Bernie Williams against Hillary. That'd be great.
But the fact that this candidate's this no-namer's name is Chafee.
Yeah, that gets old
It
fast.
sounds like a fatso, like eating ice cream in Florida doesn't it? Like with shorts up to their thighs. I don't know. I think of that as Chafee.
I think the word chafe is in the title.
I'm
Yeah,
feeling very Chafee. No, but I have a very distinctive, like, chubby person in the Disney World. So, with
Yes.
shorts that are just too tight. I'm feeling Chafee. I don't know. It's just me, maybe. Maybe I got one of those minds, Jimmy Failla.
No, that has a very theme park element to it, Chafee.
Chafee.
Yes.
Hey,
Me
we
and
should
Sean
talk
were
through.
talking about the fat people on scooters at Disney World. Have you ever seen those people?
Oh, yeah.
That-
I've been to Disney World and Land 3 times.
I'm literally going there to raise my self-esteem. There's no other reason to go. Like you.
Oh, yeah.
They call it the Magic Kingdom because you walk inside
Yeah.
and your self-worth goes through the roof.
Oh, yeah.
Look
It
at
skyrockets.
These animals.
I will say, as someone who's done both multiple times, Disneyland, the people are highly more attractive because it feels like it's more California locals. Disney World is just all rinky-dink, stereotypical fat Americans from all over the country.
Because you know what it is? In Disneyland, they're really there auditioning for roles in, like, Disney productions. They're all wannabe actors. In Disney World, they're auditioning for roles in My 600-Pound Life. They're like, if this goes well, I'll be on season 9. Yeah, it's a mess.
Right. Now, where can people see you, by the way?
Wow, I'm on a show, and I don't mean to brag, but I'm on a show on the Fox Business Channel called The Kennedy Show.
Nice.
What's it called?
It's called The Kennedy Show. It airs Monday through Thursday at 8 o'clock and midnight. And if any of you watch, you double our audience, so that's a big deal.
No, I'm watching. I'm
nah,
DVR.
I'm there.
It's not bad.
As we speak.
And then,
I DVR. I work the shit out of my DVR, baby. DirecTV allows me 5
yo,
recorded shows simultaneously.
there's no pitch count on Davey Max DVR. There's no
I got
innings
5
limit.
things going tonight. I got baseball. I got like a new Public Morals, I think, on TNT, which everyone here should be into. We're all fucking like Irish drunks except for Flutesy.
That's the Ed Burns thing, right?
That's
That's
Who's
the
just a Puerto
Edward
Rican drunk?
Yeah, Puerto Rican. drunk.
Edward Burns show.
Actually, not drunk yet.
what is it? It's a-
Congratulations.
oh, I was thinking of Ken Burns. I was like, that's a documentary. That sounds like a weird documentary.
No, this is really good. This Edward Burns thing is great. It's 1965 crooked cops, Irish gangs, Hell's Kitchen. It's good shit.
Oh, that's
It's
a good show.
Anyway,
Yes.
Jimmy, what was the show you were on again? Tell
Oh,
us
you
again.
can see I'm on the Kennedy Show, and I'm on Red Eye. And I like to mention that I'm on Red Eye because when you tell an audience Fox News, it really wins them over. That's a nice thing to get out there. It really gets the people on your side. But yeah, I'm on
we
Red
share
Eye.
some people. We share some people with the Kumia Network. People who like to
Me and
shoot their computer whenever things go wrong. And
that's funny. I've done a few red eyes with him, and I've done Kennedy with Anthony.
Wonderful
Paul
man.
Mercurio.
Yeah, I've done comedy with Paul Mercurio a lot, but whatchamacallit, I've done a few panels with Anthony, and I always, whenever we're on, I always say we look like a boy band called Wrong Direction. Because me and him next to her, it's like, on Fox's, there's some girl you're sitting next to who's gorgeous, like she's like a 12 when she wakes up in the morning.
Yeah.
But here's the misconception: they're the smartest ones on the panel. Like when I used to watch it, I used to just assume they were hot and that's why they were on.
Yeah.
So you kind of sleep on them, and then you get on the panel and they embarrass you because they're 12 times smarter than the rest of us. Like, the game has changed. It's not enough to just show up and be good looking anymore. They know what they're doing. I mean,
it sucks.
Yeah.
Figuring that out the hard way.
Yeah, exactly.
What's that, Roy?
I know.
Went out the hard way.
I know. I'm 94% body fat, and I went to community college. I don't have a lot to offer the panel. I thought I'd show up and be like, all right, I got some jokes. I'm going to be fine. Yeah, I'm not even a ranked team going into the preseason on Fox. I'm not even ranked the NCAAs.
They're very hot. Yes, good point, Sean O'Ba. They're very, very hot on Fox News. And speaking of hotness,
oh no,
how about DraftKings, everybody?
Whoa,
huh?
Love it.
Huh?
Love
Speaking
it.
of hot,
Me like.
woo,
Me
woo,
like.
4503. Gonna write it down for Robbie Sprance. 4503. Okay,
I got
DraftKings,
41.
everybody.
I got 4105, by the way.
4105. I guess I'm a little ahead. Okay, 4105. Hey, DraftKings, everybody. Hey, your season-long fantasy football team may be going strong, but you don't have to wait until week 16 to get paid. You put your fantasy skills to the test every week this season at DraftKings.com, America's favorite one-week fantasy football site. That means no season-long commitments. Got an injured player? No problem. New season every week, so you're never stuck with the same players. Get this, DraftKings crowning a new millionaire every week this season. I want Cheeseburger to give us a DraftKings fantasy football player, and I want special guest Jimmy Failla to give us a DraftKings fantasy football player. Cheeseburger, you are first with a DraftKings fantasy football player. Any player will do.
You got to pick up Leonard Hankerson. He's the wide receiver 2 on the Atlanta Falcons because Julio Jones is all banged up, and Hankerson is a capable wide receiver to eat up a bunch of points from Matt Ryan. Also,
what's his first name?
Leonard Hankerson.
Leonard Hankerson. I never heard of him, but I don't pay attention to Atlanta sports.
That's the thing. Also, no one ever start anyone on the Detroit Lions. That's just the fucking point.
You know what? Matthew Stafford has destroyed me this year. He is destroyed. He has almost bankrupted me at
He got benched. He got benched.
But you know what? Some coach is going to come in and inherit that job next year because they have talent. They're going to win 11 games next year, and some dipshit coach is going to win Coach of the Year that doesn't deserve to because they're obviously a lot better than their record, and they caught a bad break from the refs.
They're much better. That train's off the rails. Now, Jimmy, do you have a DraftKings player?
This is going to sound really obvious, but if you don't have Brady, this is the rematch of the AFC Championship game this weekend. This is Patriots-Colts this weekend. So this is like
this weekend?
Yeah, this is the Deflategate redemption game.
You're absolutely right.
And if you've watched the Colts,
85,000 points.
If you watch the Colts at all this year, Brady's got to be worth 85 points in that game. Yeah. They're fired up.
Brady is he's on a mission.
if you can't draft John Jastrzemski, their ball boy, draft Brady because they're both out for blood.
You heard it. We got Hankerson on one end. We got Brady on the other. It's DraftKings. Welcome to the big time. Hurry to DraftKings.com right now. Use the promo code MAC, that's M-A-C, and you play for free with your first deposit in this Sunday's $1 million fantasy football contest where first place takes home $100,000. Enter MAC, M-A-C, for free on entry now only at DraftKings.com. That's DraftKings.com. DraftKings. Woo! There you have it.
That was good live.
Love it.
Gorgeous.
Wow.
I was signing in the background for you.
It's true.
Lucy, you've been
She's using her bangs.
quiet ever since we absolutely ripped you apart and made you feel
I
bad.
feel so bad inside. I feel like I'm worth anything. Maybe I need to go to Disneyland.
You know what? We only do it because we see potential. You're kind of like Rocky, and we all have to be like Mickey, like a fucking Mickey with our dicks out, rubbing it to your very tight dress tonight.
It is.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot for us to look at.
Is this cock talk time?
What's going on here?
Cock talk. Cock talk. Cock talk.
I got a theme song.
Stanley.
That's a
Cock talk.
Well, we have an intro, Shawno. We have a sounder.
Stanley. All right, that was it.
So what you thinking about cocks this week?
Not enough in my life.
Oh, shit.
Whoa. Like a Dice Clay routine. How about giving us a song is what I really wanted to hear because everyone loves the way you play the flute.
Except
Anything will do. Any tune will do.
I'll fuck shit up right now.
No, you won't. Any tune will do. Please.
No, that means like that's Puerto Rican talk.
I promise you. I will give you a good review this time.
Come on, do it for cock talk.
That was it.
Keep going. You were on a roll. See, I wasn't
All
interrupting.
right, I'm like feeling very patriotic, but I don't know where I'm from, so I'm just
Making us look
Well,
bad.
you know what? It had a very Dead Poets Society. The kids are standing on the desks. Oh, Captain, my Captain. End of the movie. See what I mean? Is anyone else with me? Oh,
I hear
Captain,
you,
my
Dave.
Captain.
I'm with you. I hear that.
And there's Robin Williams. Boys, thank you, boys.
He's hanging himself.
You think he was sleeping with any of those kids?
Shawno, I heard that. As a Robin Williams fan, I'm very upset at you. But it was fun. It was fun, but I'm upset. Because I love Robin Williams.
He took his own life.
You threw him an alley-oop, Davey Mack.
Seriously.
That was Stockton to Malone right there.
Fucking kid. That guy had fucking kids, man. What a dick. Okay, how depressed.
Because you have kids? Well, I mean, his kids were grown. I mean, they didn't need
So?
daddy anymore.
Really?
I don't know.
Zelda didn't need him.
Pepper,
Yeah.
are you upset
Thank
that
you,
Rob
Pepper.
Williams did what he did, what he had to do, like a man, like the way you should have done to yourself about 2.5 years ago?
I'll fucking slit my fucking throat right here on
You should
Skype.
jump out of the window.
Ratings boost.
Go ahead, do it on Skype. Tough guy.
I'm not recording the Skype feed though. I don't know how to.
It's all wasted.
I hear some Star Wars. I hear some
Save
Star
it for
Wars.
Halloween.
Dave likes that.
G. Allen style.
Dave's getting hard right now.
I want to thank you for that. No, for real. I see what you were doing for the premiere of Star Wars Rebels on Disney XD.
Yes, that was.
Are they a sponsor?
A very yes, they are actually.
Seems
Just like DraftKings?
Yeah.
I haven't really told you about it because I actually haven't gotten them to be an official sponsor.
Well, I recommend you draft Boba Fett. I hear he's doing a lot of good shit. I think he's gonna put up a lot
85
of
points this week.
He's going to put up a lot of
85
yards.
points, baby.
It's going to be ridiculous. He's a starting bounty hunter on the fucking
Hold on,
Empire.
Boba or Django Fett? Because I gotta know which way I'm going.
Oh, Boba, bro.
I'll
Boba.
tell you, either one of those guys is getting me more points than Leonard Hankerson or whatever schmizmo you threw
Hey,
out.
Dave, if you ever pay attention to a fucking football team outside of the New York Giants, you know who any of the people are I bring up on a fucking weekly basis. You fucking
Hey, I know Matt,
off.
Brian, Matty Ice.
Matty Ice,
I know
baby.
who they got.
Matty cool. Matty
I'm
cool
telling you one thing right now. Ned Ryerson, is that who plays for the Falcons?
Ned
Ryerson
Ryerson.
ain't catching shit, baby. He can't catch a cold, dog, and you can tell that the fucking goddamn big man, Springsteen.
Ned Ryerson's the fucking guy, the insurance guy from Groundhog Day.
Yeah.
50 points,
just
Sean
happened?
O'Barry. That's why
Yeah.
you're in the lead.
Well done.
Taylor's got 45, though.
I
He's
hate
on your
people.
tail.
Get on my
Flutesy,
feet.
after that song, you have 35. Roy Schaefer, 2
Negative
points.
what?
Pepper,
Negative what?
No, 2 points. You got yourself a safety
What do I
tonight.
got? What do I got?
Minus
Great live feed.
8,000 for being a bickering Leonard Hankerson loving weirdo.
You're just some fucking Star Wars fanboy. You can kiss my ass.
Oh shit.
One day, when we're sponsored by a little group called Disney, you're gonna be thanking the Dave man when we see those Disney dollars come rolling.
Yes, because I know. Listen, we all know how much Disney loves cock talk.
Yeah.
Where
I could see them jumping in immediately.
Talk with Disney for cock talk.
You-
We
once, you,
got a sounder and everything, dude.
once you tell Disney cock talk, they know the kids love that. I mean, that's a slam dunk
Pixar.
sponsorship.
All right, hold on. Since we started with this, I want to go back to it. As we speak, Josh Hamilton struck out with runners on first and second, top of the 8th inning. Rangers down 6-3 after what's been Rangers Blue Jays madness
Oh
tonight.
no, that means
Making this one of the more memorable Davey Mack sports programs in a long time because the amount of shit that happened. So runners on first and second. Rangers are still up at the plate though. 2 outs, top of the 8th. Why don't we do picks? And if there's any breaking news, I'll just cut
All right,
in.
let's
NFL
just
picks.
Get to some fucking picks for Christ's sake.
Elvis Andrews, by the way, at the plate.
You are.
You are.
I'm not. It's Elvis Andrews. That was weird. Hey, I'm taking a photograph of this lineup, so take the photograph.
Hold
Taking a
on.
photograph. Got said photograph. Pepper, go ahead.
Fucked up.
What happened?
What, your bandana got fucked up?
Okay. You know what? I'm sorry my fucking bandana looks good, and you're an asshole without a bandana.
You're right, Sean. Hey, Sean. 55 more points for you. He looks like a dick. You're right.
A dick with shades.
Okay.
You know what he is? He's got a LeBron thing going on. Right, Jimmy Failla?
I'm kind of like white LeBron.
I love it.
I don't know why- I don't know why-
Carolina Panthers
Go ahead. Carolina Panthers.
at the Seattle Seahawks.
Panthers at Seahawks.
Yeah, dude.
Panthers undefeated. Seahawks 2-3.
Yeah.
Disappointing this year. Let's get this started off with Roy Schaefer.
Oh, this one's easy. Panthers gonna tear the fuckers to shreds. 27-3.
All right. Flutesy, go ahead, baby.
Panthers.
Panthers, how about a score, honey?
7. 7
Come
zip.
on. Panthers 7. Okay.
What
thanks
just
a lot.
happened?
Sean O'Barry, go ahead, please. Panthers 7. Thanks for that score.
No, I
Good work.
Makes me look like Joe Theismann or something, huh?
Yep, you look exactly like the guy who got his leg broken by LT. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, Panthers are gonna keep their streak going. We're gonna go 14-0.
Panthers 14-0 Jimmy Failla.
I love the Browns plus the points at home against the Broncos. That's like my pick of the set. Really, though.
Right,
Shit's going on.
I like it.
I might start
like
harvesting organs to bet the Browns. I like the Browns that much. They're going to win a game. I like them to win the game, specifically to win the game. They're getting 4.5
what are
against
you
the
doing?
Broncos.
Okay. All right, Jimmy Failla. Whoa, that's a
didn't
strong prediction.
I didn't mean to be so
Stronger than
emphatic.
pepper cheeseburgers?
Okay. Panthers and Seahawks. Seahawks defense is shit. Cam Newton lights this fucking thing up. Seahawks lose at home. Panthers 31. Seahawks 17.
I'm going to tell you why Pepper's got shit for brains right now.
Why's that, motherfucker?
You're forgetting a little thing about Pearl Jam, about Seattle,
What?
about Nirvana, about Legacy, about
Cam?
the 12th Man, about Cam, the other Cam, the one who plays for the Seahawks. You know who I'm talking about. Cam Chancellor.
There you go. You
About
know football.
Russell Wilson. About the great
Jimmy Graham.
Jimmy Graham,
Marshawn Lynch.
Marshawn Lynch,
Fred Jackson.
Freddie J,
Richard Sherman.
RS,
Curse.
Curse,
Doug Baldwin.
Dougie B,
John Ryan.
John
Johnny
Ryan.
R.
Who's throwing out the punter?
Hauschka. That guy
Okay.
fucking has a great leg.
And as a result, Seahawks upset special 24, Panthers 17, game 2. Let's do it.
Oh my God. Well, we talked about it earlier. New England Patriots at Indianapolis Colts Sunday night. Suck me off football.
Okay.
Is that how it
Another
works in
easy
your
one,
house?
Dave. Patriots.
What? Right?
I said another easy one. Patriots got this one, 27-13.
Where's the little pun that you do? You always do a pun.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Patriots.
Patriots gonna
Who was the other team, Pepper? The Colts.
the
Roy,
Colts.
how about just flipping the score and doing a Colt one?
You're right. Colts are gonna ride away with this one, 27-13. Off into the sunset.
Flutesy, let me guess. Patriots 7. So
No.
can I just
This
move
time,
on
this
to
time
Sean?
it was gonna be 13.
13. Great.
13.
Sean O'Barry.
If you're listening, I hope you're getting these picks down. These are inspired, well-researched.
That would be really sad, Jimmy Failla, if some guy is just sitting there running 13,
Betting these picks.
circling it over and over again.
Damn it, my pen ran out. Pass me a pen. Quick, pass me a pen.
You know what?
Wait a
Dave might be
second.
millionaire.
13 what? She never gave me the other
Because you keep
score.
interrupting me.
Oh,
Go
shit.
ahead. Go ahead,
That's
Sean
a Puerto
O'Barry.
Rican.
13-6.
Tell me, Lisa.
13-6. I love it. I
They
love
missed
it.
the extra point.
Touchdown. Go ahead, Sean O'Barry.
Pat's got this all the way. 20.
Pat's over Colts. What's the score?
No, 27-3.
27-3. Jimmy Failla.
I actually like the Colts in this game. I think Brady's going to throw for 400 yards. But there's an NFL adage. You never lay points on the road. I hate road favorites. I take the Colts, man. They're having a shitty year so far. I think they'll score enough to stay in the game. I just think Brady's going to put up 40 points. I like the Colts plus 6.5.
I like it. Pepper Stanberg.
All day. This is going to be a fucking beatdown. Give me them points. Fucking Patriots, 48. Colts, 21.
You know, every once in a while, sun shines on a dog's ass. You ever hear that phrase, Pepper?
I heard it once or twice, yeah.
What does that mean?
That phrase was made for you, pal.
How about you suck my...
I love this. This photo is great. Look at the photo I took of everyone on Skype. Distracted as shit, apparently. Okay, here we go. Patriots. I agree with Pepper. That's the bottom line. For once, Springsteen, he's not born into running. He's fucking laying down something here. I like what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's a little bit, on the dark side. Oh, wait, that was Eddie Money.
That's Eddie. No, that was
Eddie and the Cruisers.
Eddie and the Cruisers, right. But didn't Eddie Money do the actual song?
No, that was Eddie and the Cruisers.
By the way, the phrase Eddie and the Cruisers has a completely different meaning in 2015.
How many points do I get for that one, Dave?
It's a bunch of gay dudes in Chelsea driving around.
Hey, look, it's Eddie and his Cruiser.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, I agree with Pepper. Make it succinct. Patriots 51, big number 51. Colts 20. Next game, game 3.
Undefeated.
By the way, just to give an update, the Blue Jays got out of the 8th inning. Runners were on first and second. No damage done, so it's bottom of the 8th. 6-3 Toronto. Go ahead, Pepper.
The undefeated Cincinnati Bengals at the pathetically sad Buffalo Bills.
Pathetically sad. Okay. Roy Schaaf, go ahead, please. Start away.
Bengals are going to tear them apart. Again, I'm
You
sticking with
just
my
used
cat.
that. Hold on.
I'm sticking with the Cats.
You used that for Panthers.
All right. The Panthers are going to maul them.
No, the Bengals are playing. We're talking about
The Bengals. I'm sorry. The Bengals are going to maul them. I'm going with 32-14.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Okay, that's a blowout. Flutesy, go ahead.
16-10.
16-10 who?
Please, just make a decision.
Sean O'Barry. She made it. She said Bengals. Sean O'Barry.
Every time.
I feel like when we're communicating to her, like we're underwater and she's above ground or vice versa. It's a very bizarre feeling. Sean O'Barry, go ahead.
The Bengals are gonna rip them up at 18 to 3.
18 to
18-3,
3.
Jimmy Failla.
18's an odd number, by the way. Can we
Yeah.
just acknowledge
Yeah.
the confluence of events that would have to take place for a game to fall on 18?
Conversions,
Yeah.
some other weird
You're
shit.
talking or 6 field goals.
Yeah, okay.
Or
Yeah.
you can have 2 touchdowns and 2 safeties.
No,
That would be fun.
you're right. 6 field goals. That's what I'm fucking going
It
for.
could happen.
You're talking about some real red zone ineptitude.
Yeah. That's how I
Some
predict this.
serious bad shit in the red zone.
Yeah, it's gonna be a weird
I
game.
know.
Weird
This
game.
sounds like the worst game ever. If it goes by any of these scores.
Woo! Listen, I actually like the Giants a lot Monday night getting the points against Philly. I'm not a big believer in Philly. The Giants, oddly enough, should be 5-0. Based on those 2 bad fourth quarters they played at the beginning of the year. I'm sure you're familiar with those, Davey Mack.
Absolutely.
But,
they were heartbreaking.
It's a weird stat, man. This is a crazy stat, but the road dogs on Monday Night Football cover like 83% of the time. That's weird.
Crazy.
I don't mean to hit you with
Monday
all
Night
that.
Football?
Road dogs on Monday Night Football cover all the time. It's crazy.
That's amazing.
It's
That is a
crazy.
good stat. That's a great stat to know. I didn't
Yeah,
know
it's
that.
good to know. I like the Giants plus 3.5. It'll probably come down, too, because people are going to bet the Giants, because Sam Bradford might get hurt listening to the show.
Were we talking about the Bengals game, though, Jimmy?
Oh, do you want to score on the Bengals game? I just thought we were making rogue predictions, because if that's the case,
Negative.
if someone's keeping up with this broadcast,
Who's on the water now? Who's on the water now?
I've been
Roy,
just going
don't
rogue. I've been throwing shit out there. I've been making up matchups. I was talking about my Tecmo Bowl schedule.
I let the first one go because I didn't understand.
I'm
I
like-
hear what you're saying. We're gonna do Monday Night Football next. It was
Fine.
like a Back to the Future moment.
I'm ahead of the curve.
Bengals.
Let's do your Bengals now, and then we'll get to Giants Eagles in a second.
Wait, who are the Bengals playing? Hold on a second. Back it up.
Bills.
Bills.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
know
okay.
Bills.
And I know actually like the Bills a lot in that game. The Bills are at home. The Lions pick them. I like the Bills.
All right. Peppy Stanberg?
Bengals ain't gonna lose to the Bills. Tyrod Taylor ain't even playing. It's fucking over for these assholes. Bengals
Whoa.
27. Bills 14.
No, see,
Wow, that's
Whoa.
my exact prediction.
this is you're ripping off Roy's score. Are you also going to do they're tearing people's limbs out and mauling people?
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'm acting like I'm a Nazi and a pedophile too.
Oh,
going all the way.
Very defensive, Roy.
Oh,
You should know
man.
that. He gets very upset very quick.
Crossing off my N-word list.
Let's say this. Pepper,
Yeah,
you were
bro.
Good, you were good Bruce Springsteen last pick. Right now, you're human touch Bruce Springsteen. That's
Oh.
bad Bruce.
That's the only good Bruce I know.
That's bad Bruce, baby. Because the Bengals, let's be honest, they're not the Packers.
No.
They're not the Patriots. They have to fall some week. This is the week. Rex Ryan's going to have those guys amped up. Bills upset special,
Love it.
31. Bengals, 28.
Love it.
Love it. Monday Night Football. Let's hit
Monday
it.
Night
Pastor
Football.
Stanford.
New York Giants at the Philadelphia Eagles.
Giants
this
at
one's easy.
Eagles, Roy Schaefer.
Giants are going to stomp them. I'm going with. It's going to be a high-scoring Giants game this time. I'm going to go with 42-23.
Nice prediction. I like it. I like what you're doing. All right. Who's going to win, Roy? G-Man?
No, I said.
Giants going to stop him. Yes.
Oh yeah,
yes, you
Giants
did.
are going to stomp
There
them.
you
That's
go.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay. I like it.
Hope
John,
you're writing these down.
did you know that Michael Strahan said that very phrase? Now who's ripping off? Now who's ripping off?
He's the fucking hack. He's the thief.
Yeah.
In the Giants' famous Super Bowl year, their first Super Bowl against Brady, when Strahan was still on the team, he would rally the troops around in a circle and go, "The Giants are going to stomp you out." You know,
Yep.
it was very much like Hans and Franz are going to
Yeah, he's really original and great. Smart, funny.
So, but he actually used the verbiage "stomp." I just wanted to know if you knew that, Roy.
I did know that actually. Yes.
No, he
Let's
didn't.
just make the fucking
no,
picks,
He's
for the
lying
love
to
of
you.
God.
He never knew that. He only knows about Freeman McNeil. Come on.
Freeman McNeil? What just
Yeah.
happened?
That's Roy's favorite player.
Oh, that's
That's
amazing.
actually Roy's only player that he knows anything about in the entire universe of sports.
Freeman McNeil? Yeah.
Yes, he knows a Jets receiver from the 80s. Or running back. Excuse me.
Quiz me.
On Freeman McNeil?
Yeah.
Can I drop some Johnny Mitchell references in there, or maybe a runaway Al tune? Can I go rogue? Freeman
The
McNeil.
sack exchange is in the house.
Freeman
Exactly what
McNeil
those
number.
guys-
Oddly enough, number 24 was. You remember when they used to sell those football jerseys that had long sleeves?
That's right.
Most
Yep.
people my age, I'm 38, had a Terry Bradshaw jersey because the Steelers were happening when we were little kids. I had a Freeman McNeil, number 24. They used to sell his jersey and Richard Todd's jersey. Let's make out.
That's my other boy.
It's like a lost universe. Peppy Cheeseburger gets a shout out with the gay love, and we're
There
all
it is.
loving
We brought
each
it full
other.
circle. Freeman McNeil and man on man love. See,
Let's
I'm paying
make
attention.
out as being okay. Top of the ninth. This is it for the Rangers. They're down 6-3. But before we get to that, Flutesy, what's your Monday Night Football pick? We heard Roy's. Giants, Eagles.
Giants, Eagles. I'm going to say the Giants are going to soar above the rest, even though they don't fly, but they're really
That-
big.
that was-
And it's
not
going to be
Eagles.
22. Yeah, I know Eagles, but they're tall. Whatever. 22-13.
She's the only person who gets Giants and Eagles confused.
You
No,
and-
because the Giants are very
She
tall.
forgot which one was big and which one flew.
Louisa Schaefer and Roy Schaefer are definitely related. This is amazing.
without-
We
Oh,
are.
yeah.
This is amazing.
They have tried to destroy this show any way that they can.
They're bad people.
It's been a two-person wrecking crew. By the way, lead off. Oh, nope. I thought it was a lead-off double, but the ball hooked foul. Sean O'Barry, Monday Night Football. Let's go.
The Eagles are going to take the Giants. Sorry, David, but the Eagles got this one all the way.
Why would you do that? Especially after the video we made.
It's going to be close. It's going to be 3-0. There you go.
3-0?
Yeah.
He hates red zone scoring. Sean O'Barry hates
Yeah.
I think he just hates football
Yeah, I do.
with a score like that. Jimmy Failla.
No Bears games.
I like the Giants. I think Dave Brown is a great quarterback. He's shown a tendency to play on the road. Stephen Baker is a touchdown maker. I think Pepper
He's
Johnson has
mocking
what
the
it
rest
takes
of
to
you.
play defense. They're like, wait a minute, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
And by the way, Jimmy, I hate to say it, but you didn't even get the raise of an eyebrow out of Roy when you said Dave Brown.
Yeah, or me.
Roy's like, yep, he's the Giants quarterback. He totally dismissed it as
Actually-
if Eli Manning was never born.
He was like, Dave Brown, is that the guy who started Wendy's? No, it's Dave
Yep.
Thomas.
Yeah.
He's like, wait.
I like what you're saying.
I don't want to call bullshit on Jimbo because he's just a guest, but I think that guy started Wendy's. That was Dave Thomas. I like the Giants because of my aforementioned stat. Giants plus 3.5 against the Eagles. Road teams cover on Monday Night Football. And I say that as a man who has shaved his legs several times and sold his body in the meatpacking district to pay off a gambling debt.
Oh my
So,
God.
yeah.
I love it.
I know some of the people listening think this voice sounds familiar. It has nothing to do with Fox Business. It's meatpacking business. And no, I like the Giants plus 3.5. Good game.
Hold on, line drive to second. Oh, it's caught by Goins. One away. The Rangers only have 2 outs before they are eliminated in what would be a heartbreaking, devastating loss, and the Blue Jays would advance. Pepper Cheeseburger, you're up.
Giants might not have a running game, and Odell Beckham Jr. might be all fucked up. But Giants 37, Eagles 30.
Giants, say that score again.
37, Eagles 30.
So a good old-fashioned shootout.
It's a shootout in Philly.
I somewhat agree with you. I somewhat disagree with you. The Giants
Fine.
are going to be victorious, but your ramshackle score makes no sense whatsoever.
Why not? Sam Bradford's found his fucking arm.
No, you can't depend on Chip Kelly this entire year. He's lost that team. Sam Bradford, he can get injured at any moment. Football's Derrick Rose. He's got graham cracker bones. He is not going to get the job done as a result. This is an easy win. The first easy win for the G-Men all year. 35. Eagles 14. But we are not going away yet. I feel like since we began this show with the Rangers and Blue Jays, we need to end it as they are very close, the Blue Jays, I mean, in ending this game. Thoughts about the Blue Jays advancing, should they advance, and also thoughts on the Astros-Royals coming up. Thoughts about that?
I want the Royals to fucking keep it going, and this series shouldn't have even been that close. The Blue Jays are a fantastic team. The Rangers shouldn't have given them the trouble they have.
No.
We're dealing with a crazy, fucking insane Game 5, which is why I think I want to, just these last 2 outs, stick with it, because that seventh inning will go down as the craziest thing. Oh my God, this game will not end. What's his face?
Tied up.
Mike Napoli just got a big double. So the Texas Rangers are not going to go down quietly. Think about that 7th inning. Russell Martin. There's 2 outs, a man on third for the Texas Rangers. Russell Martin, after getting the pitch, throws it back to the pitcher, but the pitch hits the bat.
What an asshole.
Not normal.
What a dumbass.
The guy runs home, but the umpires did not even know what to do. They had to gather around in a circle and discuss it, and then they decide, you know what? We're going to let this guy score. Toronto has a fucking meltdown. I'm talking the fans. It was a riot. Then, in the bottom of the 7th, the Texas Rangers, just when you have the game, you've gotten your controversial, insane Bill Buckner moment that comes around once in a generation, you start the inning off with back-to-back errors, and then Joey Bats goes deep for a 3-run homer, and we're dealing with 6-3 right now with, it was foul. Excuse me, it was foul. Napoli just struck out 1 out away. 1 out away for the Blue Jays. These crazy beer bottle glass throwing Canadians who, by the way, we're always told we're the ugly Americans, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're constantly let our nationalistic pride stomped on. Well, I saw these fans throw the beer bottles and cans 3 separate times. Once when they were really pissed off on that controversial call. Once after Joey Bats hit the 3-run homer to celebrate. And then the 3rd time, the bench is cleared because Joey Bats really did. When he hit the home run, it was an F you in your face. He didn't just flip the bat. He flat out fucking tossed it. He threw the bat high up in the air. Middle fingers, stone cold, Steve Austin. Go to hell.
That's like every time for me in Little League. Every time I strike out, I fucking throw that bat and give the finger.
Joey Bats feels like $1 million or 1.2 million Canadian.
That's fantastic.
Silly.
Joey Bats is going to go down in Canadian history, and he's taken Russell Martin off the hook for becoming a newfangled Bill Buckner. He really has. 1 out away. The count is 1-1. Oh, it's a foul ball. Here we go, gentlemen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Shano, should I put up the volume? Can you hear this? Do you want to hear this?
No, we want the play-by-play from Davey Mack. Let's go.
Can only hear you, man. Do
Dig
it.
in.
Do it.
All right. 1 ball, 2 strikes. They are 1 strike away from advancing to the American Champion Series, the American League Championship Series.
This would be their first series win since 1993, Dave.
That's right, Jimmy. Their first postseason series victory since 93. They haven't even been to the playoffs since they won it on a Joe Carter walk-off home run. Game 6 against the Philadelphia Phillies. What a franchise. What a franchise up to our friendly neighbors of the North. Here's the pitch. Oh, he just missed outside 2-2.
Did Pepper leave?
Yeah, he's gone.
Still here.
Pepper, what just happened? Springsteen's waiting for his encore. He walked off stage. He's waiting for us to clap him back on.
Springsteen's waiting to play Rosalita in the Sky Dome.
A 41-minute Rosalita's coming our way.
Here's the pitch. Man, the 3 balls, 2 strikes. He misses outside by literally a half an inch. The K zone, which is why they need to get rid of the goddamn K zone on television. The K zone had this hitter striking out, the Blue Jays winning the series. But alas, the home plate umpire called it ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled up and away and out of play. And we'll do it again. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Any thoughts and opinions about the Toronto Blue Jays, Bruce Springsteen?
I'm gonna go with the.
I said Bruce Springsteen. I didn't say you. I didn't say you, Jacob.
Yeah, same thoughts as before. They shouldn't even be in this position. They should have swept them.
Yeah,
But I'm saying now that they're past, or if they get through, what do you think about the Blue Jays? I mean, they have a heavy lineup, dude.
I think they should go to the World Series. They're a fucking fantastic stacked team.
3-2 pitch, and he struck him out!
Yeah, Houston's
All
got the edge on the mound.
Game over! Series over! The Blue Jays win! The Blue Jays win!
Come on, you gotta go downstairs.
That'll do her. It's an epic Davey Mack sports program in the books. I have to thank our lovely guest, Jimmy Failla.
Thank you.
I'll tell you, Don, you just can't predict radio. That's a Susan Waldman for you.
Roger Clemens! Roger Clemens is in George Steinbrenner's box!
Isn't that something, Susan? Isn't that something that 50,000, isn't that amazing that 50,000 Canadians would throw babies and beer cans off the top deck?
Well, my goodness gracious!
You just can't predict Canada.
You can't predict sports. That's why it's the best. Tonight's game was the epitome of awesome. Absolutely. Sean, no, I haven't sent you the show description. I will. And when I do, I'm going to say tonight is the epitome of awesome.
All right.
Great show.
Bam. Well, thank you, Jimmy Failla. Flutesy, you look fantastic. And actually, by the end, you played great flute. You give good flute. You give solid flute, yo.
You peaked at the right time, Flutesy.
You dirty girl.
Schaefer, you're wonderful. You're great as always, baby. You've got the light shining so bright on you.
I look bald, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
Kind of look like Sheamus from the
I know, I
WWE.
look fucking bald here.
Sean O'Barry,
Yo,
How do I look?
damn call you the engineer extraordinaire for no reason, dog.
no doubt.
Are we gonna have this show up tonight for
Yeah,
the
yeah. All right, move on.
urgency?
We got
All right,
fucking
all right.
14 seconds.
I love you. And pepper cheeseburger,
Bruce?
looking great as ever, baby.
All right, I'm out of here. Bye, everybody.
Davey Mack saying good night, dog.
We did
Love
it
you
again.
guys.
Adios.
Did it
Bye,
again.
guys.